Hi. Hold on. Let me get a little bit closer to the. Let me just a little bit closer to the. Just a little bit oh, okay. Hey, everybody. Hi. So the sequel to Tangle Tower came out. I actually don't know when. Zwihawk told me about it last night by accident, not knowing that it's something I've been looking forward to for months. Okay, it came out literally yesterday. I don't feel that bad about missing it. But I am now going to play it, because I really enjoyed Tangle Tower quite a bit. So let's get into it, shall we? The beginning.
Eavesdrop what the stars are saying, earthly tether, slowly fraying, floating helpless from the worst of jealous hunger, selfish thirst. Take a moment, kneel and meet the flowers growing at your feet.
Oh, this game doesn't have a windowed full screen mode. It's okay. I forgive it. The Stone Top Inn. Oh dear.
Fishing trips on board the Dearest Selena. I'm guessing that's the name of the ship. Inquire with Felicia Stonetop at the bar, or with Sylvia Seafoam at the harbor. Lamps. They've stopped giving out lights and taken up dust collecting. That's also what I plan to do when I retire.
Nice.
There's nothing written on the barrels. I'm sure they were once filled with some kind of wonderful, unsanctioned local ale. It's the case file. The reason we're here. It was left for us right here on the bar.
Oh. For Detective Grimoire. Oh, we could spin it. It's an object. Whoa. Open. A single handwritten letter and 2 paragraphs. Captain Magnus Mortuga. For Detective Grimoire. Murder victim, Captain Magnus Mortuga, 39. Location, Illusion Theater, Mortuga submarine. Mortuga had locked himself in the room. It was later forced open and the body was discovered. Mortuga was found alone, laying on his back with a single cut across his throat. No bladed weapon of any kind was found in the room. The Illusion Theater is mostly empty, save for an ancient stone cauldron with a thick metal lid. The purpose of this cauldron is unknown. However, I am informed that it has never been unlocked before. It is now unlocked. It is now open. Signed, Captain Seafoam, Captain of the Mortuga submarine.
Captain Seafoam. As far as I know, that's who hired us. And who left the case file here in the inn. But where are they now? Where's anyone? Sally, what do you think? Great contribution.
She's sleepy. Leave her alone. She's literally sleepy.
Bar stools. The wood is rotting, so I've strategically chosen not to sit on them. A wooden carving of a fish skeleton. If the windows weren't boarded up, you'd be able to see it from outside. It's some book Sally's been reading. She insisted that we bring it with us, although I'm not sure why.
Hex of the Helmsman by J.D. Weirman. A paperback novel belonging to Sally. It looks to be a nautical fantasy adventure. Something terrible awaits you in the depths. Will you face it? There's a photograph of a well-dressed man on the inside cover. It's probably, one would assume, J.D. Weirman. Something terrible awaits you in the depths. Will you face it? He sees it in his dreams. He sees it when he closes his eyes. He cannot escape it. But what is it? Renowned helmsman Marcus Mordoom is a man with a singular purpose. He will not rest until he uncovers the truth of what's really hiding beneath the waves. Hailing from a small fishing town named Silkworm on Sea, J.D. Weirman moved to the big city to write his first novel. And it's that novel that's already carving out a place in the annals of history as Weirman's mastery over the typewriter shines through in every beautifully crafted sentence. The only question I have is this: how can he possibly follow this up? From Christian Kale, publisher. Hex of the Helmsman by J.D. Weirman. For T.W. Ibis, from Parting Upon Me, What It Is to Love the Art of Writing. Chapter 1, Lost at Sea. Marcus Mordoom tightened his grip on the wheel and stared out across the bleak horizon. On this morning, the familiar frigid air of the South Sea carried something more than salt spray as it whipped around his weathered face. On this morning, the familiar howling voice of the wind seemed to be in duet with a much grander voice. A voice that spoke in a language that Mordoom could not understand. Not yet.
X of the Helmsman by J.D. Werman. Looks like Sally's read through it a couple of times already. I wonder what's so interesting about it.
Alright,
It's a painting of a sea serpent. Wait, is it a serpent if it has legs? What do you think, Sally? Ah, thanks for clearing that up.
Stop fucking being sarcastic and just wake her ass up, man. Oops, 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 oops. I opened a sprite by accident. Oops. Okay, we're good.
It's what remains. Looks like it's been... Although I don't have any point of reference. Maybe it looked like...
Alright, we can
It's
click on Sally.
She's fast asleep. To be fair, it is 4 in the morning. I agreed to stay awake and see if anyone shows up. So far, nothing. I thought I heard something outside. Hello?
Oh, hello.
Sally, wake up. We have to go.
Why?
Because there's an eerie green light trying to lure us outside.
Oh, that's a pretty good reason. I'll get up.
Oh, she's so sleepy.
I think it's time to go outside. To move around, use the map button in the bottom
Ah,
left.
the map button in the bottom left. Town Square. Oh dear.
Another abandoned building. Mr. Grip's Emporium.
What do you think they sell?
Currently, nothing.
Oh,
you
she's
awake?
so sleepy.
I thought I was, but maybe not. Maybe this is my dream.
It's not a dream.
That's exactly what Dream Grimoire would say. It's a billboard for a theater.
Baroness Fortuna presents Fortuna Hall. Performing tonight, Waylon Wolf.
Oh, tonight?
Yeah, we didn't come all this way to go to the theater. Also, the sign is several years old. Are you awake?
I thought
It's
I
not a
would.
dream.
That's exactly what Dream.
A large stone statue on top of a fountain.
It looks like a fisherman wrestling with some kind of dragon.
It says right here, the silkworm serpent.
It can't be a serpent. It has legs.
Right?
Stupid.
There's an old lighthouse up on the rock.
Can we go up to the top?
Do you have permission from the lighthouse keeper?
No.
Then no.
Then no.
There's something in the water.
What is it?
I don't know. But whatever it is the source of the green light.
Oh, hello.
Is that?
A submarine. I think I can see someone standing on the deck.
Maybe we should go take a look.
Let's get in there. Foredeck. Mortuga.
An old wooden boy with a face.
Oh, terrifying. Why does it look like that?
This is where the green light was coming from. I noticed it started to fade as soon as we stepped onto the deck.
So it's a boy that doubles as a lighthouse?
The opposite, really. A lighthouse warns you to stay away. But this thing lured us in.
An old rowing boat.
Or
what?
it only has one oar.
Oh!
Stupid. Stupid bit.
Looks like it initially said Seafoam, but that got crossed out, and now it says Mortuga. I'm getting mutiny vibes from this. I don't know about you.
It's the wrong way around.
What?
Take another look at the case file.
Oh yeah, you're right. Hold on. That was Mortuga submarine. Signed Captain Seafoam, captain of the Mortuga. Oh, interesting. Okay.
There's nobody here.
The door's open, though. Somebody must have opened it after the submarine surfaced.
Does that constitute an invitation? Looks like it initially said...
It's the wrong...
What?
Take another look at the case file.
An old rowing boat.
Or
what?
Oh.
Alright, let's get in there.
Nobody here.
The door's open, though. Somebody
Does
must...
that constitute... Ready, Sally?
Let's get in there. Oh dear.
What did you say?
Huh?
I didn't understand what you said.
I didn't say anything.
Oh. Weird.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Parlor.
What's at the bottom of the ladder?
I can't see. It's pitch black.
Should we go back up?
Wait, I think there's a lever.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh, hold on. A note.
I think this door leads into the control room.
I want to go into the control room.
Well. You can't. It's locked. It's taped up on the other side of the door.
You don't need to come in here. The crime scene is one floor down at the very back of the submarine.
Okay, insane.
Captain Seafoam.
Thanks for the directions, I guess.
Do you get the sense that the captain is hiding from us?
Why would they do that?
Fucking unhinged. All right.
Whoa.
What is that?
Her. Like, oh my god. This brass plaque displays a single word, her. Unusually, it's been set directly into the painting. Fascinating.
This is the weirdest submarine I've ever been on.
And the first?
And the first.
There's an old-fashioned speaker mounted on the wall. It's playing spooky music.
It's the kind of music you'd hear at a fancy party.
Oh, that's diegetic.
I hear it.
But the vampires are all wearing masks, and there's one guy who's secretly not a vampire, and...
Sally.
Sally.
I cleaned the couch.
What?
If we end up having to stay the night.
Sally, we are not staying overnight on the murder submarine.
But I brought my toothbrush.
A glass of wine.
Ominously left half finished.
Maybe the wine was corked.
Ominously corked.
I fucking love these guys. All right, can't go in there. It's one floor down. Mess hall.
Playing cards.
Looks like someone got dealt a bad hand.
Oh, really?
I have no idea. I just thought that would sound cool.
Huh?
It's a big metal statue of a serpent.
There is a cabinet built into it, but I think it's locked.
Oh, that's easy. Oh. Oh, it's one of these. Oh, it's the number of sides. Okay, hold on. So I need, this one needs to be 3. Nope. 3. And then this one needs to be 9. 4. 3. Okay, so if I can get a 5 and a 4 in there, maybe? Oh no, one more back. 4, and this one needs to be a 7. Can I get to 4 another way? Maybe this one 5 and this one 4. Yeah, and then... This needs the triangle.
Got it.
Nice
Booyah.
work.
The little cabinet opened.
Anything in there?
Sun tablets. A brown glass bottle containing 3 varieties of tablets. Alright, fascinating.
Pufferfish lamp.
A timeless classic. Pots and pans for cooking.
3 tables, arranged into a Z shape.
It's actually more like an S from this angle.
Oh, maybe they were trying to write my name, but they ran out of tables.
It's a big metal
I
statue.
opened the cabinet and found this.
Oh, I didn't even realize what part of the cabinet opened. I was looking at this part that's like bubbling.
A
Crayons.
little pot with a red crayon and a blue crayon.
You're not going to pick it up?
No?
$10 says this turns out to be an important clue.
You're on.
You're on.
This looks like dead coral.
Is coral ever alive?
Coral are marine animals, dude.
What?
He looks so shook. What? Right, this one. Illusion Theater. Dear Lord.
Someone's taped a drawing to the wall, although it's upside down for some reason.
I think it's supposed to be a poster.
Title here, Illusion Theater. Oh, I see. Lady of the Birdess, Fortuna presents Lady of the Looking Glass. Unfathomable, beyond anything of it. Book tickets, Fortuna Hall, Silkworm on Sea, Monday to Saturday, starts at 8 p.m. A hand-drawn poster taped to a pipe on the wall. For some reason, it was displayed upside down. Title here, Illusion Theater. Yep, and all that shit I just read.
There's a little broken bottle on the floor.
I'm guessing Mortuga dropped this when he died.
Small glass bottle found smashed on the floor of the Illusion Theater. The spilled purple liquid has a subtle botanical scent. Hold on. Just remembered something? Okay, we're good. The spilled purple liquid has a subtle botanical scent. The small paper label is marked with a simple picture of the moon.
Someone's hung up a banner with the words Illusion Theater painted on it. What's the illusion, I wonder?
You know, I think this room's had some kind of rebranding.
Rebranding from what? What was it before?
Possibly nothing. A small room like this wouldn't normally have a name at all. There's a cloth hanging up on the wall.
The Stargazing Girl. Looks like a corner of something. Blood.
Trail of blood. Looks like it came from the wound in Mortuga's neck. It runs straight down the room towards the back of the submarine.
No, it doesn't. Not immediately. It pulls out first, then changes its mind.
That is strange.
The stool's been knocked over.
Doesn't it look familiar to you?
Sally, it's a standard wooden stool. I don't...
Have we seen stools anywhere? I don't think we have.
Nope. That's not it. That's not right. That's not it. It looks exactly like the bar
it
stands
does.
Stone Top Inn.
I was like, where the fuck? We've barely been anywhere. Where could there be stools? Oh,
There's
hello.
a wooden panel on the wall here.
Can you see anything through that little hole?
No, it's too dark.
It's a little window and looks out into the endless dark void of the ocean.
Why did you phrase it like that?
I don't know.
This is the cauldron?
Not quite what I was expecting.
Oh, wait, it's like... Okay, so hear me out. An ancient-looking stone cauldron was found in the Illusion Theater for Mortuga's body. The glittering interior of the cauldron was marked by several deep scratches. The exterior is spotted with algae and barnacles.
The case file said it had never...
So, real quick, let me take a look at my evidence. This poster... Yeah, this is the... Well, okay, this is the Grim Reaper and this thing. Oh, interesting. So, some kind of magic act, maybe?
So, this is where Magnus Mortuga died. It's just like the case file said. He landed on his back with a cauldron at his feet.
He was killed by getting cut across the neck, right?
Yeah, you can see that's where the blood came from.
But there's no weapon. No knife or anything.
Nothing.
This place gives me the creeps. That cauldron especially. I keep staring into it like I'm going to see something, but it really does seem to be empty.
To quote from the case file, Mortuga had locked himself in the room. It was later forced open, and the body was discovered.
So Mortuga was alone in a locked room. A very small locked room. There really isn't anywhere for a murderer to hide.
I'm not so sure. I think there is a hiding place.
All right. Let's have a think about it. Magnus Mortuga unlocked the cauldron and was killed by what was
Magnus
inside.
Mortuga unlocked the cauldron and was killed by what was inside.
I really don't think a person would fit in that cauldron. And didn't they say it had never been unlocked before? If that's true, there couldn't have been anyone in there.
Right, I agree. I don't think it was a person.
Then what?
I don't know. But you have to wonder why it was kept locked in the first place. I'm guessing there was something pretty bad in there.
Look, Mortuga died from a cut across his neck, not from some vague paranormal entity. Unless you're suggesting it was a vague paranormal entity with a knife?
Did you get a good look at the inside of the cauldron? There was something I noticed.
The scratches, I assume. I noticed the cauldron inside the cauldron. I noticed the scratches inside the cauldron, yes.
The scratch marks.
Chapter 1, The Curse in the Cauldron. We can go other places now?
It's locked.
Well, let's just go left to right, up and down. Dream Chamber.
That guy is staring at us.
He sure is.
I think we'd better talk to him before we touch any of his stuff.
Fine.
Hello.
Hello, sir?
Two strangers, emissaries from the world above.
Yeah, hi. I'm Detective Grimoire, and this is Sally.
State your business, and speak only the truth.
Well, we're here on the request of the captain.
Impossible. The captain is dead. Unless you received a missive from beyond the veil. I should have foreseen this, but now that I'm faced with it, it seems inevitable.
No, sorry, she meant the new captain. Captain Seafoam.
Cynthia.
She's asked us to investigate the murder of Magnus Mortuga. We have to talk to all the suspects.
Speaking of, can I ask your name?
Zacharias Zephyr, the Dream Doctor.
Hot damn,
Dream
that's a cool
Doctor.
name.
I don't think I've met one of those before.
That is correct. You have not. I alone hold the title.
Because you made it up?
That is correct.
Huh? Fucking incredible, actually.
So, Dr. Zephyr, what does a dream doctor do exactly?
He studies the parapsychological qualities of dreams.
Parapsychological?
Yeah, that's like psychics and telepathy and stuff, isn't it? How does that relate to dreams?
Dreams are transmissions comprised of spirit energy from another dimension.
Oh, sure.
Yep.
I mean, that's common knowledge.
What kind of other dimension?
Spirit energy originates in the spirit realm, of course.
Like the afterlife?
That is but one of many names.
So, have you made any kind of discoveries or breakthroughs?
Nothing I can meaningfully explain to you in your current state.
What about all this stuff in here? What does it all do?
Specialist instruments, most of them too complex or too subtle for you to comprehend.
I don't know. It mostly looks like a bunch of old junk.
It is an unrivaled collection of rare artifacts.
All right. What's the rarest thing you've got?
My rarest items are not for the viewing public.
Okay, now I have to see what they are.
The pull of the unknown. I realized I should have lied
The
and
pull
showed
of
you
the
something of
unknown.
middling rarity to throw you off the scent.
Lesson learned, huh?
How come there's a room like this in the submarine anyway?
When I arrived, it was but a simple infirmary. After I set up my equipment, we renamed it the Dream Chamber.
And how long have you been here?
I was the first person to be invited on board. I joined Magnus
Oh.
here shortly before the submarine's maiden voyage.
So, presumably, you know why Mortuga became a submarine captain?
Why?
Yeah, like, where was he going? What was he doing?
He simply told me he'd acquired a submarine and would be living in it for an undisclosed amount of time.
That's
and
all he told
and
you?
I, of course,
Yeah,
said yes.
surely
I would
there was
love
more
to
to it.
do that.
I don't doubt it. He was a man of secrets, every bit as much as I.
So when you started off, it was just the two of you. But now it's, what, 8 people?
We were 9 souls, now 8. I'm not counting either of you.
Yeah, I figured.
Why did Mortuga want so many people on the submarine?
Only a few of them were invited on board by Magnus like I was. The others crossed paths with him merely by the winds of fortune.
Hmm.
The last dream before waking. A single phase. Non-lucid. Focus is soft but heavy. All is dark. The endless void. A low voice speaking a forbidden language. Emerging from the beshroudo of the night black sea. A face. Larger than I had known a face could be. I wake. The room is bathed in green light.
A green light? Like from the wooden boy?
Not dissimilar, but 1,000 times more potent. I leave my chambers, heading for the airlock in which I have some business. I meet
Alright.
Cynthia in the parlor as she emerges from the control room. I notice she is clutching the ship's compass. She also appears visibly upset. Like me, Cynthia's on her way to the lowest deck. She departs and I follow behind. I wait as Cynthia converses with Madame Tadpole at the base of the second ladder. Madame Tadpole ascends the ladder. She is moving with haste and purpose. She requests that I go immediately to the storeroom at the end of the corridor.
Did you go?
As soon as I'd concluded my business.
Which was?
Nothing of great import, merely something I needed to collect from the airlock.
So you went to the airlock, and then you went to the storeroom?
I did, right after I stopped off at my chambers. You understand I first needed to return certain items to their designated storage locations, after which I truly did do as Madame Tadpole had requested. I did ultimately regret my dallying. As it transpired, she had wished to inform me of Magnus Mortuga's death, and there his body lay, in the shadow of his stone cauldron, his blood ooling beneath him. A potent unease was already germinating amongst the group.
Was it 1 year?
Doubts
No,
were
it
beginning
super
to be
was
sown,
small.
and
It super
fingers were
was,
beginning
Dusty.
to
It super
point.
was.
Magnus Mortuga
Whack.
was a man of great will and great strength. It is hard, still, to accept that he has left us.
All right.
How did you meet Mortuga?
It was on my first visit to Silkworm many years ago. I was merely passing through, so I stayed at the inn where Magnus was working at the time.
So Mortuga was just an innkeeper at this point.
Not even. The innkeeper was a woman named Felicia Stonetop. Magnus merely worked under her charge. The two of them split their time between running the inn and running a small sailing ship.
Sounds like quite a nice life.
So, Dr. Zephyr, I'm guessing you don't have an actual doctorate.
Correct. I walk not the path of formal academic recognition, not for lack of trying, you understand. 8 separate institutions turned me away, asserting that my ideas were, quote, incompatible with our modern world. They forget, of course, that the modern world is a fleeting and ever-changing thing. Indeed, all of history's greatest scientists battled with such short-sighted stubbornness.
So, you want to be one of history's greatest scientists and fundamentally change how we view the world?
Is that so much to ask?
I mean, yeah, it might be.
So then how did you end up studying dreams?
It was the result of acquiring a particular specimen. It opened up new ways to study the subconscious mind.
A specimen? Like what? An animal?
Yeah, I'm picturing like a lizard floating in a jar of formaldehyde.
Something like that.
So, what are you working on now? here in your dream chamber?
I'm studying subconscious spirit transmissions, analyzing their meaning, their intention.
Do you need to be in a submarine to do that?
Of course not. However, positioning myself here affords me other opportunities.
Like what?
The possibility of studying the most important specimen of all. If her transmission could be analyzed, interpreted,
Her.
it would be an unparalleled discovery.
Her?
She is all that stirs in the minds of men that they shall never know. A being known only as the Mermaid.
A person?
I've told you all I know.
Then apparently you don't know much at all.
Correct.
All right. Correct.
As good as they were, it was not Miss Silkmoth's politricks that interested me. Rather, I was interested in the base mindset they were a symptom of. In particular, her ruminations upon the great unknowns of life and death. There are clues to it, right here. Look at the choice of words. Unfathomable, inconceivable. And on the reverse, you need only look at the chosen subject matter for her newest work.
It's a Grim Reaper.
Fascinating.
I believe this to be a depiction of a being known as the Mermaid. However, I've nothing to compare it with, as it's the only depiction I know of.
It doesn't look much like a mermaid.
It doesn't look much like anything, really. Except for the fact it's got a face. At least, I think that's a face.
Stories alluding to such a being were the reason I
Playing
traveled to
two
Silkworm
damn
in the first
mermaid
place.
games right now. I just
However,
realized.
I was disappointed to discover that nobody in town seemed to know what I was talking about. It seems to be a secret held by only a very select few.
What the
How
fuck
long
is
has
up with
been
this thing?
chained to the foredeck? Do you know?
Since the conception of the submarine, as far as I know, the conception of its current incarnation, I should say. The wider history of the vessel reaches back a good deal further, of course.
Sailcloth.
It's the cloth that Magnus used to cover the cauldron,
Why would he need to keep it covered?
either to keep it away from prying eyes, or perhaps he concealed it for his own benefit.
What up with
Before
the cauldron?
we left port on the submarine's maiden voyage, Magnus asked a favor of me. He wished for me to venture into the Stonetop Inn, collect this cauldron, and bring it on board.
Oh.
Why couldn't he do it himself? He'd have been strong enough, surely.
I'm not sure exactly. I was already preparing to bring a large amount of heavy equipment on board. I suppose Magnus considered it logical to fold the cauldron into that set.
Was it shut and locked?
Shut, locked, and covered with the sailcloth. Magnus never told me what he kept inside it, if that's what you're asking.
What up with these
Bottled
tablets?
sunlight. It appears somebody's looking to protect themselves from vampires.
There's no vampire on board, is there?
Of course not.
What about Mortuga?
I'll admit, it was a rumor for a time.
Dr. Zephyr, is this yours?
I don't immediately recognize it.
You sure? It really looks like something that'd belong to you.
Of course, I do concede that I have many similar bottles here in my dream chamber, so it's wholly possible that it originated in my collection.
Nice answer. Totally non-committal.
Alright. Alright, let's click on some stuff.
I'll just take a look in this cabinet.
Watch out for spiders.
Yeah, I don't think there are any spiders. We're on a submarine, remember?
I do seem to need constant reminding.
Big glass bell jars with creepy things inside.
If I had a penny for every time we go somewhere and there's big glass bell jars with creepy things inside.
It's a weird glass bottle.
It is the Hex bottle.
Yeah, I knew that.
The Hex bottle, you say? A glass bottle with a strange object floating inside, a subtle floral smell. Oh, I hate that. Is gently emanating from within the bottle. Why is there a shake button? Why is some of it a different color? Fascinating. I hate that.
I can't see anything important on these shelves.
Good, because I couldn't reach the stuff at the top if I wanted to.
A set of small glass bottles.
Poison?
Might just be perfume.
I'll meet you in the middle at poisoned perfume.
Ooh. Drag the bottle caps and swap them to correct droppers. Oh, okay. Moon drips with a hurried cadence. I think that's correct. Aerated with effervescence. Exhales a curious vapor. So the crow is one of these two. Drips fall with a hurried cadence. A crimson hue upon the label. I just realized I didn't read. A glutinous viscosity. So that's actually the hand, I think. And if it's a crimson hue on the label, I think it has to be this one. Which makes that, because this was the other one that drips pretty fast. A conspicuous X upon the label. Well, that's not helpful at all. Okay, moon. Crimson hue upon the label. Boom. It's one of these two. This. Aerated with effervescence. A conspicuous X upon the label for this one. Exhales a aerated as in bubbling. I'm stupid. So that could be this one. Conspicuous X upon the label. Yep, a glutinous viscosity. Drips with a hurried cadence. That's accurate, I believe. Exhales a curious vapor. That should be accurate. Aerated with effervescence. It's aerated. It's bubbling. Yep, I understand. Curious vapor. Crimson hue. Viscosity. Conspicuous X. Drips fast. Boom.
Did it.
Booyah.
Good job.
Is anything going to happen?
The glass moved.
Let's take a closer look at that bookshelf.
All right.
The 7 Secrets of
Onirology?
The 7 Secrets of Onirology by Edward Edmonton. This one's not really a book.
Looks more like a magazine.
What do we got? Caretaker's Collective Quarterly Journal. Listings and inquiries. Logan's Lock at the Golden Pulse. Gilversake's Skull. The Mermaid's Tongue. Name your price. Lillian Lucian was a witch of some infamy before her untimely end at the hands of a curse. Some say the locket protects from curses, others suggest it absorbs them, imbibing their power. 9 ounces. Silver Snake Skull. The disembodied skull of a mysterious silkworm serpent. Notably, it has no eye sockets. Use discretion as several high-quality fakes are in circulation. 17 ounces. His Golden Palm. Made from an unknown material 90% similar to gold, the hand is said to be able to touch ghosts. 23 ounces. The Mermaid's Tongue, said to facilitate communication with she who lies beyond the veil. Requires a special key to operate. Both the key and the Mermaid's Tongue itself are rumored to be lost at sea. Name your price.
It is Speaking, If You Are Listening, by Carl Cavendish.
Divine Exolinguistics by Mary Morala.
Prophecy from Parapsychology by Halcyon Hardwick.
I'm glad all of these books have a
Ghost
name.
Rises Before Me by Joseph Jenkins.
I'm just now seeing that in the background for the first time. That's fucking horrifying. Is that making itself more visible the longer I stay on this
Magician
screen?
of the Soul by Annabelle August.
Good God, I hate that.
I think I can see a face in there.
That's probably just pareidolia.
Who?
The human habit of seeing faces where there aren't. Okay, no, I just saw it too.
Fucking grab it.
I think I can see a
That's
face.
probably the human habit. Okay, no, I just saw it too. This one
Looks more like a magazine.
Yeah, that's the mermaid's tongue, right? I think, probably. That's so fucking scary. Alright, hey, what's up with that, journal?
What is this, anyway?
It is what it says it is, a quarterly journal of listings and inquiries.
I noticed the prices are listed as ounces, and that's gold, I'm pretty sure.
These numbers are merely a way to ascribe a universal value. Most transactions take the form of a trade, exchanging items of equivalent worth.
Oh, wait, so are these things that people have and they want to sell? Or is it stuff people want to buy?
Both.
What about that last one? The mermaid's tongue.
Likely the most contentious item ever to be listed in the journal. Desperately coveted by those who believe, and disdained by those who don't.
Those who believe what?
That such a thing could even exist.
What's this fucking bottle?
Right. What's a hex bottle?
It is a glass container with a hex inside.
A hex like a magic spell?
I've been forthcoming thus far, unusually so for a man of my nature. However, certain things I shall be keeping to myself, especially if it has no bearing on your investigation.
What if we can prove it's got something to do with the murder, or the crime scene?
Ah, well then you'd have forced my hand, wouldn't you?
Okay, fine. Jeez. Alright, I don't think I'm going to find anything else useful in
Tired?
here.
I worry if I slept in that thing, I'd get transformed into a monster or something.
I worry that sleeping at a 45-degree angle would be bad for my back.
You are old.
What? Mean.
And it's a weird metal helmet.
It is the dream helmet.
Of course it is.
It is the dream helmet. Peculiar piece of equipment found in Dr. Zephyr's dream chamber. A large brass funnel is attached to the top of a pair of level goggles. Curiously, the goggles are fully opaque. You can't see anything while you are wearing them. Fascinating. There's a key in that.
It's a weird crystal orb,
It is the fog ball.
if you say so.
It is the fog ball. A strange glass ball found in the dream chamber. Something is swirling around inside of it. Why is there a second key taped to the back of this? And I can't click on it yet.
The cabinet's full of scrolls, but,
Can't think of an excuse not to read them.
they're too fragile, maybe?
Hell, just say they're blank. No one will know.
Alright, let's find...
Locked.
Okay. This one. Oh, hello.
It's some kind of doll.
Sally, no. It's a collectible action figure.
Same thing.
Gah. It's Marcus Mordoom from Hex of the Helmsman. Hex of the Helmsman, Marcus Mordoom. He sees it in his nightmares. He sees it when he shuts his eyes. He cannot escape from it, but what or who is it? Renowned helmsman Marcus Mordoom is a man on a singular mission. He won't rest until he discovers the truth of what's really hidden beneath the stormy sea. Alicia Bonetop, the automatic sea captain, includes ship's compass and rudder map. Marcus Mordoom, the tormented helmsman, includes anchor sword and ship's wheels shield. Devil of the Deep, mysterious entity from beneath the waves, includes Reaper's Scythe. Series 2 coming soon. Look for Hex of the Helmsman 2, only in theaters. Okay, I need to talk to these two. Hi.
So, if you have a minute, I'm Detective Grimoire, and this is Sal.
Two detectives, one short, one tall. Tried and true.
Hey, I'm really not that much shorter than
But which of you is the funny one?
I'd say it goes back and forth.
You still haven't told us who you are.
The name's Werman. J.D. Werman.
He's an author.
Author, journalist, let's see, what else? Famous, successful, some kind of genius, even. Oh, sure, that's why I got myself trapped in the murder submarine.
I know who you are, Mr. Werman. I've read your book.
Oh joy, your fans. Of all the places.
I never said I liked the book. Maybe I hated it.
There's no way you hated it. The arcs are too tight. Each chapter leads to the next, beginning, middle, end, and bang, not a line wasted.
Damn, he's right.
Ooh, this guy's got a
So,
fucking
Mr.
theme
Woman,
song.
You're a famous
Let's
author.
fucking go.
That's what they tell me.
How did you end up on the submarine?
I came of my own volition.
Why?
I wanted somewhere quiet to work on my next novel. Minimal distractions. Not saying it's worked, but
You're writing a sequel?
trying to.
Hang
Oh
on.
no.
A sequel to what?
Grimoire, are you not paying attention?
It's your fucking, it's in your evidence, dipshit.
Ah, there she is. Benefactor and burden both.
Sally, how did you know to bring the book with you?
Because Mr. Worman's local to the area. It says so right here. Hailing from a small fishing town named Silkworm on Sea, J.D. Worman moved to the big city to write his first novel.
My publisher wrote that. It's quite true, but she made it sound so saccharine.
So you're from the town, you moved away, and then you came back.
Now, see, you've gone too far in the other direction. That's too utilitarian.
I get going back to your hometown for peace and quiet, but then to end up on the submarine?
How did you even find out about it? Did you already know Martuga?
Oh, I knew of him. He's a figure of some infamy, submarine included. In fact, it was good to finally put a face to the name after all those years.
The Mortuga submarine.
So, how'd you like living on the Mortuga submarine?
I will say, as a writer, it's a boon to be aboard this thing. And the whole place is dripping with human narrative, stories practically leaking out of the walls. It's also a lot noisier than I thought it'd be. I couldn't have guessed Mortuga would basically be running a bed and breakfast down here.
It was already busy when you arrived?
Before the arrival of Mariana Moon, Dirk and I were the last two to join the gang.
It's kind of surprising there was still a bunk room free at that point.
Well, I wouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth.
What's it like sharing a room with Dirk?
Oh, we get on
Dirk.
a house on fire, 2 peas in a pod, that's us.
And what about everyone else?
It's a fascinating little microcosm, utterly discordant and yet somehow harmonious. At least that's how it felt before the captain was murdered.
Night of the murder.
Night rolls around and I can't sleep, as usual. I say night. I'm referring to the indistinctive block of time we on the submarine have agreed to collectively refer to as night. Anyway, I'm wide awake, so I stay up to get some writing done. I don't want to deprive Dirk of his beauty sleep, so I took my typewriter out into the mess hall.
Was anyone else in there?
Godric came up a few minutes later, brought some kind of busy work with him. So there we were, whiling away until I look up and see this woman, Mariana Moon, apparently. Good name. Probably fake, but good. So she got straight to
Wow.
work trying to extract my entire life story, but then Mortuga shows up and we all go quiet. The guy looked miserable, and he passed straight through the room like a ghost. But before he leaves, he asks us to show Mariana around the submarine. I really didn't have the energy, so I made an excuse and left. I slept for barely an hour before a big jerk wakes me up. I'm not talking about Dirk. I mean, the submarine, it moved, tilted. Anyway, I tried to get back to sleep, but no. Now
Kinda
there's a
loves Dirk.
scream.
Look at him.
Dirk and I follow the sound all the way down the corridor. Symmetry's frozen in place in the doorway at the end. And behind her, Mortuga, dead, laying in front of some ancient stone cauldron. The lid of the thing flung open, like something had just burst out of it. The whole scene was otherworldly, like a painting. Then Madame Tadpole arrived, with just about everyone else trailing behind her.
Tadpole brought everyone with her. So, she already knew about the murder.
From what I gather, she discovered the body and then left to go get everybody else. And you know, I really didn't want to get in her way, so I returned to my room to await further instruction.
Did you go back to sleep?
No, I couldn't. I went back to work. Figured I'd be better off keeping busy, you know.
Fair enough. I must know about Dirk.
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
It's going good, I think.
awesome. Yeah. I'm Dirk, by the way. Who are you guys?
Fucking love you,
Are,
Dirk.
and this
I
is
love
Sam.
Dirk immediately.
Cool. So you're the detectives?
Yeah, we're here to investigate
Ah,
the
yeah.
murder of Magnus Mortuga.
Oh, yeah, it's a major bummer, honestly. He was a pretty stand-up guy. I mean, sure, kind of an oddball, but like in a good way, I mean, he was
Dirk, you didn't tell us your surname.
Oh, right. Sorry. Dirk Dansom, actor. So, yeah, anyway, hi, and what can I do for you folks?
He's adorable. Can we keep him?
No, you'd forget to feed him.
I would, yeah.
So, Dirk, you're an actor. What kind?
Oh, well, so for ages, I just did commercials, and then about a year ago, I finally got cast in a movie.
Nice. Anything I've seen?
Well, it's called Hex of the Helmsman. I played the helmsman.
Marcus Mordoom?
Oh, you've seen it?
No, but I read the book.
Oh man, the book is gnarly. I mean, I'm not usually one for reading, but I actually finished it. Yeah, the whole thing.
Congrats.
The author's a stand-up dude, too.
J.D. Warman. You know him?
Well, yeah, he's sitting right over there.
He's literally
You should
right
talk to him.
there.
Super friendly, loves meeting new people.
I bet.
Was your movie a success, Dirk?
Yeah, man, it's making megabucks.
Are you going to make a sequel?
Well, they want to move on that ASAP, but, we're not ready to start filming yet.
And what? You're taking your vacation on a submarine while you wait?
No, I'm just tagging along here with Worman. Yeah, he wanted to take a trip out here, and I figured, the more the merrier.
You invited yourself. Incredible. Great, Dirk. I
What do
fucking
you
love
make
you.
Of the Mortuga submarine?
Man, this place is wild. It's like something out of a weird old book. Nobody back home is gonna believe any of it.
How do you like living here?
Honestly, mixed bag. So I love meeting all the weirdos that ended up down here. All kinds of people I'd normally never rub shoulders with, But man, is it dark. I mean, there's no sun, no day, no night. You barely even feel the time passing. Listen, if you're not careful, it'll get you. No, for real.
You seem to be holding out.
Ha, well, thanks. So far so good.
How long has it been?
Worman and I arrived a couple of weeks ago. We're the most recent arrivals, aside from Mariana.
It's lucky they still had this room free. You ended up with pretty nice living quarters.
I guess. I never really thought about it.
Dirk, you're basically just a passenger, am I right? You don't have a job here on the submarine?
Well, I set myself personal goals.
Like what?
Like, I was trying to find out everyone's birthday. I got Cynthia's, Grip's, Tadpole's. Oh man, that one took some doing. Yeah, she does not like to share personal info, let me tell you. Mortuga, though? Brick wall. He would not give me the goods.
That's fascinating.
I got woken up when the submarine did a weird kind of movement, like a sudden tilt. It woke Worman up too. So yeah, we were both sitting there, awake, not sure what's going on. At some point, I got curious what time it was, so I looked at my watch. But as I was looking at it, it freaked out. Or the hands moving all over, like
That's
they were
weird.
trying to point in all directions at once, if that makes any sense.
That's
Anyway,
fascinating.
I didn't have any more time to think about it since then we heard this scream. Yeah, Worman and I left our room, went through the mess hall and towards the storeroom at the end. It was unlocked. Sim was standing in the doorway. Mortuga was on the floor, totally dead. I tried to help Sim, pull her away. Worman, though, he just stood there, staring. Like, didn't look away once. It was like he was trying to commit it to memory or something. Although, I don't think he noticed the person outside.
Sorry, what?
Outside
what?
the submarine. Yeah, I saw someone swim down past the window.
What?
Couldn't tell who it was, though.
Okay. What did you do next?
I wasn't sure what to do, to be honest. Luckily, Tadpole showed up a short while later, and she kind of took charge. Grip and Cynthia showed up next, then Mariana, then Zephyr. Tadpole wanted to know what had happened, but nobody had any answers for her. It was bad vibes all around. Sim and Cynthia left first, then Worman, then me and Mariana. We left around the same time. So, yeah, I went back to my room. Worman was there already. He'd gone straight back to work. And, that's all I got. Can I stop talking now?
I don't know, can you, man?
It's a huge iron dumbbell, made from nuts and bolts.
So, you gonna pick it up? Might be a clue.
I doubt it.
Big, blunt object like that. Could be a weapon. I'd say it looks pretty suspicious. Worth investigating.
I disagree. It's a suitcase. Clothes are neatly folded inside.
It smells like men's aftershave. I'm getting bergamot, cedarwood, and notes of citrus.
You done sniffing the suitcase? Is that a tuxedo?
You never know when you might have to go to a fancy party.
What's this in the front pocket?
It's a cell phone. That's locked.
What do you mean it's locked? How can a phone be locked?
The grimoire. What? Okay, hold on. Okay. All right. Okay, this is fascinating. Oh, okay. No, that can't be right. Okay, hold on. No, this puzzle is fucking fascinating. Okay, so I think I need both lines here. And I think this needs to be for both of them? Is there another diagonal? There is. Okay, so that works for that now. And then I need like a... Is there one for this side? There is. Okay, so that's good now. This one, I need a center line. And I need a straight line downward, right? Oh, no. I need like one of these. Yes. And then what am I missing from this one? Just this upper corner? I think this would do it. I think that's correct. Oh, wait, this has to be a bigger... There we go.
Oh, that was it.
Nice work.
Nice.
It's unlocked.
So now we can look at it?
W&W. A cell phone with a lid that flips open and was found in the pocket of a tuxedo in the bunk room. What in the whole fuck? It turns on, but there's no signal and the battery could do with charging. Welcome, Dirk. Outgoing. Captain Polly, Agent Marsha, Big Real Steven. Daisy, Janelle, Lawyer Woodrow, Mom, Vanderpeer, Worm Office. From Big Real Steven, the offer still on the table, 500,000 with no multi-picture deals. Sci-fi lasers explosion's gonna be big. Call me, Steve. He's still struggling. He keeps writing the first chapter over and over. I'll let you know if there's any progress. Is Steve Vanderpeer the Big Real Steven? Vanderpeer is different than Steve. Interesting. Okay.
A bunch of discarded paper.
Yep.
There's something typed on it.
Yeah, but I can barely make sense of it.
Kinda looks like an attempt at the first chapter of a story. There's food lying around. Do they want rats? That's how you get rats.
Sally, it's a submarine. Either there are already rats, or there are no rats. Notes stuck to the wall.
Title ideas. Curse of the Captain. Scourge of the Sailor. Bane of the Bosun.
All duds.
Socks.
I guess the submarine doesn't have a laundry room.
It's a punching bag.
Looks like it's been recently punched. What?
What?
There's a sink here with its own little mirror.
Looks like someone's been using it to shave.
Hey, Dirk. Hey, Dirk, can I ask about your phone?
This is yours, Dirk?
We literally found it in the pocket of your tuxedo.
How'd you know for sure it's my tuxedo?
Dirk, show me one other living soul on this submarine that could even conceivably own a tuxedo.
This could be anybody's tuxedo.
Dirk Dansom, 6'2", blonde, athletic, passionate, adaptable, amenable.
Okay, you're hired. Please stop.
And how long have you been an actor?
Oh man, I've been trying to break into it for like forever, but I was getting nowhere until Mr. Vanderpeer said he wanted to hire an unknown for his new project, Hex of the Helmsman. It's kind of a fantasy horror adventure. I play mysterious anti-hero Marcus Mordoon. He's pretty much the main guy.
So you went from getting no work to getting the lead in a big movie.
Crazy, right?
So you're rich and famous now?
Well, I mean, yeah, right? I mean, hello.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
The fucking fascinating interaction.
Dr. Z. Oh man, love this guy. Hey, did he show you his curiosity collection?
I don't think so.
Dude has some seriously rad stuff in there. Plus, like, it's all real, you know?
Worth a lot of money, you think?
Oh, totally. The guy's sitting on a gold mine. There was this one thing. It was behind glass, like this spooky mask kind of thing. I wish I could remember what it was called. Anyway, Dr. Z said it was priceless. So, obviously, I asked what that meant, and get this. It means it's worth a lot of money.
Oh no, I love him.
Worman's my good buddy. Yeah, he's like the cranky older brother I never had.
How did you become friends?
Oh, it was mandated by the film studio.
What?
Well, I played the lead in the movie version of Worman's book, so the studio figured we needed to be friends.
And now he's writing his next book, a sequel.
Yeah, dude, Hex of the Helmsman 2, The Revenge Unleashed. Or whatever, I don't think he actually has a title for it yet, or a story outline, or actually anything. I kind of feel bad for him, honestly. It's a lot of pressure, you know?
Dirk, your work and Worman's work, they're kind of intertwined, aren't they?
How do you mean?
You can't make your next movie until Worman's written his next book.
Oh, sure. I mean, that's true, I guess.
Interesting.
Listen, I heard the dude died because of a curse. Is that true?
No, there's no evidence of a curse.
Oh, still.
Did you get to know Mortuga before he died?
Man, I tried. Dude was not much for conversation. You know, I tried explaining how I'm an actor playing a character that's kind of similar to him. Figured he'd be stoked.
Let me guess. He was not, in fact, stoked.
Actually, I tell a lie. There was one thing Mortuga wanted to talk to me about.
Oh, yeah?
He was super curious
Actually,
about
I tell a lie.
contracts.
Like the legal documents.
Yeah, he wanted to know how they work. Like, how they can be used to make people do stuff or not do stuff.
Weird.
That is extremely strange. Fucking Dirk's theme song is incredible.
It's Worman's typewriter.
We could just use this while he's using it. Gifted to Silkworm on the Sea Town Hall, a gesture of unity from Governor Faustus Fellow to Mayor Damien Dusk. Oh, Fellow. That was one of the families in the last game.
There's something strange about this typewriter.
Did you notice the weird mechanism on the back?
We can't just do this while he's looking at it. Rotate the 3 inner dials and 3 outer rings into the correct arrangement. What? Oh, God. I'm sorry. What the whole fuck am I trying to do? Okay, no, wait, hold on. I understand. So this one should be circle, I believe. Oh, it's both of them. Okay. So this should be... Yeah, because this is all, they're all just rotating, so I just have to figure out the middle one. So we're looking at the top here. Top will have to be circle for this to continue making sense. After circle, which would be this one, I guess, it would have to be... Oh, I see. That's how we get it to be... Oh, no, because it's two of them. Okay, does this need to be anything? That was the question? Yes, it does. It needs to be... No, this would be blank. Hold on. Okay, yes. No, that's correct, because that's circle, and then this one will be... We need to get arrow on the other side. Or we need to get, like, flat thing on the other side. Which it looks like this one won't do that. So let's try this one instead, maybe? Does that shape just not exist on the rest of the... Oh no, the only place it is like here. But that's gonna be wrong. It has to be the other side. So like this? No, that's still wrong. Okay, so it'll go circle, blank. I need square there. Is there a way I can get rid of this arrow? Because I actually need this arrow to be fucking not here at all. Okay, I think that's actually, if this is only going to be the top, I think that has to be what it is. So it's circle and then blank. Ugh, this is tough. This is a tough puzzle. This must be circle blank. So like this? No, because that makes another... Oh, no, wait. No, wait. This is possible still. This is possible still. Then I need to do, like, you? Because the black circle has to be opposite. But I don't think I can get it there. I understand what's happening here. I think. Wait, huh? No, that's correct. Okay. Let's just start here. Black circle needs to be on bottom, right? This one only controls the top. Top has to be circle, based on the pattern. After the circle, there needs to be a blank to the left, and then a square, a open square. So let's just find what arrangement of thing gets me open square next to the circle. These rotate since when? I feel really stupid. I feel incredibly stupid. Okay, is there any way to get these the two, like, opposites that I need? I think that would get me the two opposites that I need. I just have to arrange these into the correct orientation now. Nope, one more. Nope, one more. Okay. So then this one needs to be you. Oh, but it's at a fucked up angle. Okay, that's correct. Now I just gotta... Is that it? I think that's it. Okay, so it's circle, blank, square, nail, dark circle. And then, yeah, so circle, blank, square, nail, dark circle.
There we go.
Boom, there we go. Okay. Whew.
Nice.
I felt really stupid there until I realized you could rotate the damn
little
shit.
hatch opened.
What's this? A letter?
I can't believe we're just doing this directly in front of him. T.W. Ibis. J.D. Werman, care of Kristen Kale Publishing, Hillwood Boulevard, Sunlit City, 91052. Dear James, I've just finished reading your novel. Indeed, some congratulations are in order, as I've been informed it is turning a tidy profit for you. However, as a fellow writer and fellow resident of Silkworm on Sea, I am sorely disappointed in your lack of integrity regarding the socio-historical foundations of your story. As it stands, your narrative is only scratching the surface of the deeper mythos surrounding the cursed helmsman Magnus Mortuga. I know you want to go deeper, so I am here to help. Inked on the back of this letter are coordinates detailing how, when, and where to find the Mortuga submarine, the mysterious underwater vessel in which Mortuga still resides. Good luck, T.W. Ibis.
I see you met Dirk.
How do you know him?
He's the actor they found who played the lead in the adaptation of my book.
Did you not get a say in that?
Oh no, that's several notches above my pay grade. It's all decided by the executives over at Wit and Whimsy. Sure, they keep me around as consultant, but I found that to be a pretty hollow title.
Do you think he's a good actor, at least?
Dirk? He was a good fit for the kind of film they ended up making. How's that?
So, how come you two traveled to the submarine together?
I traveled to the submarine. Dirk's just taken to following me around for some reason.
Maybe he just wants to be your friend.
He's got plenty of friends back home.
I fucking hate Dirk!
I don't understand what his deal is, but I already have a headache, so I'm just not gonna worry about it.
What did he say he was? A dream doctor?
Great. Good for him.
He's researching spirit energy, I think.
Lovely. More power to him.
And he was the first person to join Mortuga's submarine, because they knew each other from before.
Wonderful. I don't... Wait, really? Zephyr's not from Silkworm, though, is he?
I don't think so.
Interesting. Well, thanks a lot. Now I have yet another thing to think about.
Have fun. So what made you want to become a writer?
That's all I've ever done. I was given a job writing for a newspaper when I was pretty young.
Given a job?
Yeah, friends in high places, you know.
Like who?
My father was the mayor.
Ah, that'll do it.
Did you enjoy writing for the newspaper?
Sometimes. Other times it was painfully dull. I've got a tendency to lean towards hyperbole, and the everyday goings-on in Silkworm weren't always enough to satiate me. For every rumor of a cursed man disappearing into the ocean, you'd have 10 elderly couple file complaint over garbage collection.
Rumor of a cursed man? Wait, you wrote an article about Mortuga?
Oh no, I quit before that. I left town and went off to the city to be an author.
And the result? Hex of the Helmsman.
50 national bestseller lists. As we speak, it's being translated into 5, 6, 7, 8 more languages.
I just did
Must
the
be
hand.
nice. Your first book, and it's a big hit.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah, I can see why you'd be writing a sequel.
I really don't have a choice, do I? This is how things go. If you get a success, you have to keep it going.
Felt.
Cuts quite a figure, doesn't he? Like something from myth. He was real, of course. Flesh and blood.
I imagine you must have been curious to meet him.
As anyone would be.
Did you get to know him at all?
It's funny. Going in, I'd heard he was, the strong and silent type. But I didn't find that to be the case.
So he was
Oh,
friendly
really?
with you.
In his own way. The day I first arrived, he invited me into his cabin, just to talk, apparently.
What did you talk about?
He asked me about my home life, my family, my father.
Not to be rude, but why would Mortuga care about any of that?
To this day, I'm not quite sure. I think maybe he was after some kind of information about the outside world, and thought I might be a good source.
Oh, wait, I need to ask you about that fucking letter I found in your shit. Hey, I found your
It's
shit.
mine, as you are well aware, seeing as how you just fished it out of the back of my typewriter. That's right, I was watching. I don't disappear when you stop talking to me, you know.
The envelope's addressed to you, but it says, Dear James at the top of the letter.
Congratulations, you've sussed out what the J in my name stands for. If that's the height of your investigative prowess, we're all in trouble.
It's signed by someone named T.W. Ibis.
Another astute observation. You know, of all the detectives I've met, you two really are the most recent.
Grimoire, he's being mean to us.
I noticed.
Fucking God, I love this game. Alright, let's go meet some other weirdos. Who's in the whatever the hell room this is? Oh, no, but child's room. This room is terrifying.
The lamp fell over.
Wow, you really are a detective.
A
Man.
page ripped out of a newspaper.
Lady of the Looking Glass and Chance Audience. Theater review by James Dusk. The young illusionist, who goes by Symmetry's Silk Moth, because why not, begins the show with her signature act, in which she somehow holds parlance with her own reflection in a large antique mirror. The two Symmetries, who seem to move independently of one another, speak upon their morbid anxieties and intrusive thoughts, which it transpires form the themes of the show at large. Even though I have my theories about how the trick is achieved, to a less cynical eye it would present a thoroughly convincing spectacle. The mysterious Miss Silkmoth rounds off her performance with a surprisingly comedic set piece in which she attempts to communicate with her departed Uncle Gregory, who appears as an apparition within a crystal ball. However, it doesn't go to plan, and the audience laughs as Symmetry is put on hold in her disastrous attempt to telephone the afterlife. Overall, the show is a triumph, a brush with mysticism that stays with you long after the final bow. Godric grips nautical and aeronautical precision instrument and navigation instruments, drum and shipyard, rigging, reefing, restoring, repairs, the Stone Tub Inn, ales, wine, food, daily fishing trips, speak to Harbor Master Sylvia Seafoam. The Silkworm Spectator, editor Mr. T.W. Ibis. Catch of the day, mysterious sea serpent hauled ashore. 3 a.m., the witching hour, and the moon is out. Dearest Selena creaks into port. Its once cheerful frame now seems burdened, heavy. It has a secret. A moment passes. What's this? Something is hauled onto the slime-slick rocks beside the old Silkworm Harbor. A body, a creature. Its eyes are closed. No, wait, look again. It has no eyes. A serpent of a sort. But it has arms, so a dragon? No, that doesn't seem right. Serpent it is, then. Full story on pages 4 and 5.
It's a wooden chest.
What's all this stuff on the top?
Bag the cards and lenses into the appropriate arrangement. Oh dear. Okay, hold on, wait. Jennifer and Margaret gaze jealously at Patricia, whose doll is neither too large nor too small. Okay, so there's gonna be, we gotta do the ba, and the ba, and the ba.
Hey, I did it.
Nice.
I'm impressed.
It opened.
What's in there?
A glass eyeball. A strange glass eye found in the child's room. It smells musty and unpleasant.
A walking stick, standing up by itself.
I think it's part of an illusion.
What illusion?
Invisible man, maybe?
I don't see it.
Stupid
It's a
joke.
magic vanishing cabinet.
I think it's just a wardrobe. Let's take a look inside. Oh, it's empty.
Vanished.
An eerie painting of a girl standing in the woods. It is just a painting, right?
Sure. Maybe. No. Maybe.
It just blinked.
An eerie painting. It is.
Sure. Maybe. No. Maybe.
I swear I just saw it blink. I'm fucking staring at your ass, kid. It
A
blinked
set of 10
again.
Drawers.
Is this your card?
No.
Aw.
Hey, look, Sally. It's a giant dice.
Die.
What did I do?
It's fucking hell.
It's a model submarine.
I think it's a doll's house.
And it is just.
Sure. Maybe. No. Maybe. It's a seahorse rocking horse. Oh, can I ride it?
I don't know. Are you a small Victorian child?
Yes.
This game. Alright, well, can't talk to her right now. She's too busy being terrifying. Who else around? Cargo hold.
A pinboard?
I assume it belongs to that woman over there.
Right. We'd better talk to her first.
Hello, that woman over there.
Ah, weary travelers. Take a seat by the fire, shake out your boots.
We're not weary travelers.
Then why do you both look so haggard and trail-worn?
Ouch. There goes my self-esteem for the rest of the day.
We're detectives. I'm Grimoire, and this is Sally. We're here investigating the murder of Magnus Mortuga, your previous captain.
My captain? Never. My captain is the moonlight as it shimmers across the lake. My captain is the wind as it whispers through the valley.
Uh-huh.
Who is this woman?
No idea. I kind of like her, though.
My name is Moon. Mariana Moon.
Aha. And what do you do?
I do not do. I simply am.
Shut up.
So, what, you're just some random traveler?
A traveler, yes, but random, never. I'm here because
Never.
I chose to be. I've been searching for the Mortuga submarine for some time, you know.
How come?
How come? This thing is the motherlode.
The motherlode of what?
Of whispered half-truth, of murky rumor, of stories unspoken.
Oh, like urban myths and stuff?
Right. Urban myths and stuff.
So you're a historian.
Historian, storyteller, rambler, ambler, fireside gambler.
How long have you been here?
Well, let's see. I arrived a few hours before the captain was murdered.
Oh, dang. Really?
Quite the story, isn't it?
But you're just on the submarine because you find it interesting.
Would that be such a crime?
No. Murder's a crime, I'm pretty sure.
A merciless wind rattles the rotting wood of the old silkworm harbor. The shadow of a vessel lurking low in the night black water. A mysterious stranger steps onto her foredeck. Cloaked in darkness, she slips inside the submarine. Who is she? What is her dark purpose?
It's you. We get it.
A mysterious stranger, I said. She descends into an ornate parlor, empty, save for a lone figure standing by the fire.
So, not empty.
He turns, his face still half hidden in flickering shadow. It is Captain Magnus Mortuga.
What was he like?
Nice guy. Stoic, but polite. Kind. He tells me to wait in the control room and then disappears off towards the back of the ship. After a little while, he comes back. But now, he's a slightly different man.
What do you mean?
What?
The light is gone from his eyes. He seems sad, angry. He avoids my gaze as he crosses the room to take hold of the wheel. He tells me to head down the ladder towards the mess hall. Doing so, I encounter two gentlemen named Mr. Werman and Mr. Grip. Neither of them look like sailors, so I know they can't be crew. I assume they must be guests like me. And true enough, it transpires that Mr. Werman is a writer and Mr. Grip is, some kind of watch repairman. Captain Mortuga reappears, descending the ladder. He asks the two men to show me around the submarine and introduce me to the others. Then he disappears through the rear corridor. It's the last time I see him alive. Mr. Werman apologizes, explains he's too tired, and leaves through the opposite corridor. Mr. Grip, unable to come up with such an excuse, agrees to show me around. Now, I wrote this down in my diary, so I may as well let you read it.
Oh, okay.
Imagine my excitement to finally get a good look around the Mortuga submarine. I was even given a tour by one of Mortuga's subordinates, a Mr. Godric Grip. We began by visiting a bizarre laboratory, an early disappointment. The captain's cabin was locked. Mr. Grip explained how Captain Mortuga climbed down into the living quarters, where a pair of bunk rooms sat at the end of a corridor. The first smelled of crane dust and unwatered flowers. A young woman was laying in her bed, poring over an old document. She hastily hid the document away and introduced herself as Miss Cynthia Seafoam, a name to remember, dear reader, as she will shortly become quite important. The second bunk room smelled of aftershave and desperation. The two men within, Mr. James Werman and Mr. Dirk Dansom, both appeared to be asleep, so we decided not to intrude.
Really?
Next on the tour, a room inhabited.
They were both asleep. I thought he was working the whole time.
He was also a stage magician. Sadly, this mythical child magician is nowhere to be seen. The room at the very end of the hallway was sealed with a heavy bulkhead door. Mr. Grip dismissed it as a storeroom that only Captain Mortuga makes use of. Perhaps you'll agree with me, dear reader, when I suggest the peculiarity of a simple storeroom being sealed off with such a significant door. Mr. Grip took me down to the cargo hold. It smells of damp wood and tarred rope. Yes, I describe it in the present tense, for it is here I sit as I write this very diary. Next door, the engine room, burnished bronze and tea-stained parchment. I learned that it's something of a nest for Mr. Grip himself, and thus was comforted.
Why would you describe it as a nest? That's insane.
I encountered a Dr. Zacharias Zephyr, the aforementioned keeper of the dream chamber. Surprised to see us, he nearly dropped the empty glass bottle he was carrying.
Empty glass bottle, you say?
Clearly wishing to remove himself from the situation, the good doctor muttered something inaudible and disappeared up the ladder. We continued on into the next room, which I was amused to discover was some kind of shimmering mermaid grotto. I smelled her before I saw her, the unmistakable mix of salt, seaweed, and sequined spandex. It can only be Madame Tadpole, a name which may be familiar to long-time readers of this diary. Tadpole and I caught up while Mr. Grip skulked in the doorway, clearly hoping this would mark the end of the tour, but it did not, dear reader. It did not.
Right, so, yes, I can see there's one more room to visit. Mr. Grip insists it's just the bilge, a dark, dank and smelly place, ill-frequented by humankind. I tell him he couldn't have sold it to me better if he'd tried. We enter the bilge, but it's too dark to see anything. Mr. Grip, who is clearly tiring of my company by this point, opens the vent in the ceiling to let in a little light. Moments later, a voice is heard, echoing down from above.
Whose voice?
A young woman, and then an older woman. I can't remember exactly what was said, but I remember thinking it sounded a little like poetry.
What happened next?
Oh, interesting.
The sound of a scream, and then a dull thud.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds like a murder.
But which murder?
Anyway, by
What do you
this
mean,
point,
witch
I've used up
murder?
all my patience. So I decide to take my leave. I thank Mr. Grip for the tour and return to my new lodgings in the cargo hold. I have to put up my tent twice, as on the first attempt, a sudden movement of the submarine undoes my progress. After some time, Mr. Grip and the young Miss Seafoam appear in my doorway. It seems they've come to fetch me for some kind of official submarine business. We head back towards the mess hall, Mr. Grip and Miss Seafoam heading up the ladder before me. I spot Dr. Zephyr emerging from the airlock. He has a glass bottle in one hand and what looks like an old leather bag in the other. I
Fascinating.
update him with what little information I have and attempt to catch up with the others. Laying on the floor is the body of Captain Magnus Mortuga. Amongst the living, mutterings are breaking out. Murder and mutiny, cauldrons and curses. But with Zephyr finally in attendance, Tadpole calls for order, demanding justice for her slain captain. But nobody really seems to know what to say. The next morning, it's announced that Miss Seafoam has taken over as captain. And, well, here we are.
Fascinating. What do you think about... Well, okay. First of all, I want to see your
It's a
conspiracy
big board.
board. Okay, so she's down here. This is you. This is you. This is you. This is you and you. What? She's in here, apparently. Zephyr's in here. Mortuga's in here. I guess technically we're in here, huh?
Nope.
So, there's a drawing of each of the suspects, one of Mortuga. Each one needs to be moved to the right place on the board.
Okay. So it's not current locations.
We'll come back later.
Yeah, I can come back to that one.
It's a big traveler's backpack. It smells like soil and grass.
When you're done smelling it, there's something in the pouch I think we should take a look at.
Silkworm map. A square of parchment found in the cargo hold. It's been folded up and tied with string. Oh, it's a map of silkworm, yep. Oh, and a... Felix? Oh yeah, here's the... I think Damien Dusk was actually mentioned in the last one, too. Governor's Manor, Fortuna Hall, the Stone Top Inn, Silkworm on Sea, Silkworm Homer, the South Sea, Lighthouse, blah blah. Solomon Stonetop, Selena Stonetop, Faustiest Fellow, Fortuna Fellow, Felix Unknown, Flint Unknown, Felix Fellow, Otter Adopted, Felicia Stonetop, Damien Dusk, Magnus Mortuga.
What's in these old wooden crates?
I don't know.
What did I tell you? Always bring the crowbar.
It's a pizza oven.
No, it's a furnace for heating the submarine.
Right. But you could put a pizza in there.
You could put a... No, he's right. He's right and he should say it.
I assumed it was tea, but actually it smells like coffee.
It's unfiltered too, and there's no milk.
Hardcore.
Alright, let's see if I can meet the rest of these fuckers in the next 20 minutes. Or 40 minutes, rather. What the whole fuck is going on in here, man?
Hello? Is anyone there?
I think there's someone in that basket.
Oh, dear.
What on earth are you doing?
Customers, come in, and welcome to Mr. Grip's Emporium.
Wait, what?
I guess he's Mr. Grip.
What's that? You'd like a succinct yet exhaustive rundown of our operational philosophy?
I don't think I said that.
Here at Mr. Grips, we plot the unplottable, chart the unchartable, and measure the unmeasurable. No sea too vast, no night too dark, no fog too thick. With the right contraption in your pocket, even the great unknown may be quantified and calculated. So fret
kinda
not,
love this
noble
guy.
navigator, as we stock all the essentials.
What the whole... What?
Grimoire, you don't have any money?
I don't have any gold coins, no.
I actually can't leave without...
I'm sorry, you can't afford this item.
I don't want it.
He won't let me leave.
I'm afraid you don't have enough money.
I know. I'm not trying to buy anything.
Apologies, you can't afford that one.
Ugh.
Mr. Grip, we're not customers. We're detectives. We need to talk to you.
Why didn't you say so? Now, what is it you wanted to know?
I can't believe they had a fucking little shop interface. That was incredible. What a bit. What a fantastic bit. I fucking... This game.
Godric Grip of Mr. Grip's Emporium.
And that's this little shop you run down here in the engine room, for some reason.
This is merely the newest branch. The flagship site is back in Supes.
Yeah, we saw it. It's all boarded up.
Yes, well, I can't make a living selling compasses to the ghosts in a ghost town, can I?
So that's what you do? Sell compasses? Seems kind of niche.
We buy, sell, and service all manner of nautical navigation equipment. What's that? Ah, yes, we also provide cartographic consultation. We'll analyze and decipher any map, all for a low, low fee. Some maps may be invalid. Fee to be decided on a case-by-case basis.
Sorry, did you just talk to your stick?
You mean Cornelius Kane?
And he's given it a name. Great.
Don't ask any follow-up questions. Maybe he'll let us move on. How'd you wind up here?
I crashed my hot air balloon into the ocean. Whole thing
Oh, no.
came down. Dreadful. And of course, I've never been a swimmer, don't have the upper body strength.
How'd you crash your balloon?
A rather spirited disagreement with a flock of migratory pelicans led to an abrupt
Sure, okay. And the actual reason?
storm.
There we go.
Wait, so you're an aeronaut? I thought you were a shopkeeper.
Yes, well, you're quite right, of course. But I've been inspired to leave my shop behind and head out on a journey of discovery into the great unknown. That was the plan, at least. As you can see, I didn't make it very far at all.
So there's a storm, the balloon crashes, you fall into the ocean, then what?
Enter Captain Mortuga. He finds me adrift, fishes me out of the water, and promptly places me here.
In the engine room? Was every other room taken?
On the contrary, only Mortuga and Zephyr were living here when I arrived, so I rather had the run of the place. Cornelius and I just agreed this would be the best place to set up shop, as it were.
Why did you set up your shop again? You just said you'd been inspired to leave it behind.
I had to make myself useful somehow, didn't I?
Did you? Did you do that, though? Are you useful, though?
Let's see. I'd taken Cornelius up to the mess hall. Poor fellow needed a little repair work, you see.
Were you alone up there? Aside from Cornelius, I mean.
No, Werman was there, working away on his typewriter. Then, all of a sudden, somebody new came down the ladder. A woman by the name of Mariana Moon. Werman and I conversed with her for a few minutes before Mortuga himself entered the room. He passed through towards the child's room and the storeroom, but before he left, he asked us to provide Mariana with a tour of the submarine. Werman feigned a sudden fatigue and slithered off back to his room, leaving me as the solitary tour guide.
You do kinda look like a tour guide, to be honest.
Yes, well, I won't bore you with a blow-by-blow. I'm sure Mariana will cover that in her statement. Suffice it to say, we ended up in the bilge at the very back of the submarine. And there we were, standing in the dark, when all of a sudden, a voice echoed down from above.
Mortuga's voice?
No, a young woman's, possibly two different women. The voices were followed by the sound of a a blade, and finally a dull thud, like something hitting the ground.
Sounds like a murder to me.
What did Mariana make of all this?
Well, apparently satisfied by our impromptu eavesdropping session, she made her farewells and left.
You didn't go with her?
No, I stayed a little longer.
Did you hear any other weird noises?
I did. First, the sound of the storeroom door wrenching open and then closing again. Secondly, some kind of short, heavy scrape, mechanical. And finally, a dull thud, like something hitting the ground.
Sorry, again?
How many murders were there?
I didn't really know what to do with myself after that, but an unexpected lurch of the submarine caused me to very nearly topple over into the bilge water. So I decided
Yuck.
to take my leave and return to the safety of my engine room.
You didn't want to go upstairs and see what was going on?
I certainly thought about it. Ultimately, I think it came down to cowardice on my part.
You didn't want to run to the murderer.
So, let's see. I was sat there, feeling rather pathetic, when Cynthia appeared in my doorway.
What did she want?
Well, she had a compass she wanted me to fix. I agreed to take a look at it for her. But that wasn't the end of it. She then told me she'd been asked to bring me upstairs along with everyone else. And so
Why'd she
after
fucking
fetching
make you
Mariana
fix the
from next
compass
door,
first?
the three of us went up to the storeroom. I saw Mortuga's body laying on the floor, saw the cut across his neck. The cowardice I'd felt before, compounded. Tadpole spoke to the room. She wanted a confession, or even just an explanation. It goes without saying that nobody was willing to offer one. Really, that's the end of it. After that, several things happened very quickly. Cynthia became captain, decided to bring in a detective. You two arrived, and here we are. A selection of some of my more unusual compasses. Please peruse at your leisure.
Peruse. This compass tries to point away from all others. This compass tries to point at all others. This compass doesn't want to solve this puzzle right now. This compass is actually a clock in disguise. What? I think this might be the one that points away. Compass tries to point at all others. Why is that one ding? This compass doesn't want to solve this puzzle right now. Is fascinating. What the hell does that mean? And this one's actually a clock in disguise. Could be this one because it's not moving at all. Oh, it is actually moving. It's pointing to that one. Compass doesn't want to solve this puzzle right now. Is fucking fascinating. Yeah, that's actually not true anymore. What the hell does it mean this compass doesn't want to solve this puzzle right now? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Okay, so that one points at that one.
So there's 4 slots, and each one needs a compass to go in it. The labels are all describing a particular compass, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I gathered.
I guess that's wrong.
I think we'd get more information about how each compass worked if we moved them around. And pay attention to the needles while you're doing it.
Okay, let's line up all the compasses. Oh, that's just the noise they make when they hit each other. This one seems to just be pointing in a direction based on where it is on the screen. It's not actually related to the other compasses at all. I really think this is the point away from all others one. Let's do this. Okay, so this blue one is specifically pointing to green, which is not what we're looking for. The red one is specifically pointing to pink. The pink one's not pointing at anything. One of them is secretly a clock, is fascinating. What does that mean? I mean, this one doesn't really seem to move. That one's actually a clock.
Nothing.
It's really all about the behavior of the
At
needle.
least one of them doesn't seem to be a compass at all.
Yeah. That's right, purple is pointing at that one.
Hey, I did it.
Okay, there we go.
I'm impressed.
Did
Jesus.
something unlock?
Nope.
Yeah, it did. I heard it. Sounded like a box opening.
Pure conjecture.
It's a big compass.
Broken compass. Compass is displayed. It was on display in Grip's shop.
Sail on now.
Can I buy something with my wages?
We don't get paid until we solve the mystery.
What if we don't solve it? Do I still get paid? Grimoire?
Nah.
It's open.
What is that? Some kind of scroll.
That is not for sale. Please don't touch it.
Too late. Sorry.
The world's real map. The red X is marked somewhere in the ocean. Oh, service record, map coordinate approximately 2 miles from Silver Post. Map interpreted by Giles Griff for customer Magnus Mortuga. Cost waived. I see.
Who are these guys?
Just some of my satisfied customers.
Who are these?
Just some of my satisfied customers.
You are...
Is that the balloon part of a hot air balloon?
I think so. And it's branded with a logo. Mr. Grip's Emporium.
Ah! Alright, what's up with the map?
How much for this one?
It's not for sale.
Oh, too rare? Too valuable?
It's from my personal collection. I really hadn't intended for you to see it.
Well, we did see it.
What's it a map to, anyway? What's it the red X?
Now that's the question, isn't it?
You don't know?
Unfortunately, not.
Alright, 2 more rooms. Airlock Grotto. Whoa.
Hey, it's me, Madam Tadpole. Yep, that's my name. First question. Go.
Are you a mermaid, or what's the deal?
Great question. Half mermaid. The top half, obviously. From the waist up, all mermaid. And as you can see, I have the legs of an ordinary human woman.
An ordinary human woman?
Who happens to be an Olympic-level swimmer. Second question. Go.
Tell us about yourself.
Madam Tadpole, you're a professional swimmer? Or a professional mermaid?
I'm not a professional anything, not anymore. I'm done with all that.
Do you have gills?
Nope, it's a tattoo. Sorry to disappoint.
It's cool. Why'd you get it?
I've always been real good at holding my breath underwater, like scary good. The other kids used to call me Fish Girl.
Ah, kids can be mean.
I'd say they had it right.
How come you're here on the submarine?
Okay, so I like to go diving. In the sea, deep.
Oh, like with an oxygen tank and a mask?
No. I don't use any of that stuff. Anyway, so one time I went too deep. I wasn't going to come back up. I was pretty much done for. Somehow Magnus found me, pulled me into his submarine. He brought me back. I owe him my life.
Wait, so are you from Silkworm? Were you living in the town?
Nope, I'm from far away.
Then how come you were diving into this bit of ocean?
Oh, well, yeah, I was visiting the town. For work.
What kind of work?
Performance art. Kinda. Like I said, I'm done with all that.
So, Mortuga saved you from drowning, and you just decided to stay?
It's where I belong. The ocean. I had my fill of living on land. I've got no interest in going back.
Looks like you've made yourself pretty comfortable down here.
Magnus offered me one of the bunk rooms, but I turned him down. And yeah, over time I turned the airlock into a nice little home for myself.
Where did you get all this stuff? The mirrors, the bottles.
Shipwrecks, shipping containers, you name it. If it falls into the ocean, I consider it fair game.
You go swimming out in the actual ocean.
Course.
Isn't it cold? And what about the water pressure?
What about him? That's for
What do you
other
mean,
people to
what
worry
about him?
So,
You're
how do you get out to
insane.
the sea? Or do you just go from up on deck?
See that hole in the middle of the room? Leads down into a big old water tank with a door that leads outside. I go out into the ocean every single day.
Jeez, I'm impressed.
Like I said, this is where I belong.
How long have you been living here?
I stopped worrying about times and dates. It doesn't mean much down here. But I know I arrived after Sim and before Dirk.
Do you get on with the other suspects?
Oh, sure. It's a nice group. I was closest with Magnus, though. He was one of a kind.
Tell me about the
I
murder
remember
night.
the sub did a weird kind of tilt. Don't know what it was, but anyway, it woke me up. So yeah, I'm trying to go back to sleep, but I can't because now there's all these footsteps outside my room. I get up and check outside. Nothing. So I check the bilge.
Was anyone in there?
No, but something's dripping into the water. I get a closer look, and it's blood coming through the drain that connects to the room above. So I head up there to check. The door's locked. I open it up.
You unlocked it? How?
By turning the wheel. So, okay, I guess
Stupid.
it's not really locked. More like shut.
Could anyone turn that wheel?
Probably not. It takes some upper body strength. I go inside, and that's when I find him. Dead. Killed, looks like. I get angry. I'm out for revenge. I gotta find the guy who did it. So I run to the mess hall. Nobody. Climb up to the parlor. Nobody. Then I notice the hatch up to the foredeck was left open. Someone's making an escape, I think. Cowardly. I go up on deck. Nobody. I look across to the aft deck.
Let me guess. Nobody.
Nah, there was a demon. Yep. Glowing eyes, single horn coming out of the head, like an antler, kind of.
Was it a person?
I don't know, maybe. It was dark. I could only really make out the eyes, and it wasn't looking at me. It was looking out to the side, at the ocean, I guess. Then it starts talking.
What did it say?
No idea. Alien language.
What?
Okay, even I'm making notes now. This is the best statement we ever got.
Oh yeah, there was this big green light. Not sure where it was coming from, though. It can't be anything good, I figure. Better put a stop to it. So I took one of the oars off the old rowing boat and threw it. Hard. Direct hit. Its head came off, pretty sure. I saw it fall into the ocean.
Suspect vanquishes demon with improvised javelin.
After that, the green glow went away, so now it's too dark to see anything. I want to be sure, so I jump off the side and swim over to the aft deck. But nope, nothing. Then I dive down past the back of the sub to take a look around.
Did you see anyone?
No. No. How should I put this? I'm pretty sure I was being watched. Like I could feel something was out there with me. I don't know. Sorry.
Did you ever find the head of the demon or whatever it was? You said it fell into the ocean.
Oh yeah, I did actually. It was right there, floating in the water. Turns out it was this leather mask kind of thing.
A mask?
Oh.
Like a full head mask, you know, kind of like a balaclava.
Do you still have it?
Nope. I took it back inside the submarine, left it right here in the airlock, and, it's gone. I think it got stolen.
That's,
The doctor took it.
disappointing.
Tadpole, you didn't finish your statement.
Right. I left the airlock, told Cynthia to gather up the others and come up to the storeroom. Zephyr was in the mess hall. I told him to come too. So I go to the storeroom. Dirk's there with Werman and Sim. Everyone else shows up shortly after.
So, you all gathered at the crime scene. What happened?
Nobody wanted to admit to murder, so it was a bit of a stalemate. Most of the others made excuses and scurried off. Zephyr, Grip, and I stayed behind. I guess we were the ones who knew Magnus best. That's it. Story's over. Get out of here.
Okay. Damn, alright. Shit. Fine. Hold on, I have to find your secrets.
Old glass bottles.
Looks like they've all been salvaged from the ocean.
Hey, this one has a message inside.
Curse in the Cauldron. A small room within the bowels of the ship, his lifeless body in the shadow of an ancient stone cauldron. The cauldron's heavy iron lid has never been unlocked. It has never been opened. For all his strength, he ultimately proved powerless against the lure of the unknown. On this morning, the cauldron had been unlocked. On this morning, it is wide open. Cauldron open, man dead. That's fascinating. The hell is that about?
It's a diving helmet. One of those old, heavy ones.
You think it's a safe?
Nah, looks pretty dangerous.
A safe.
Oh.
Oh. Drag the diving helmet to rotate it. Tap on the dials to rotate them. Oh dear. Okay, hold on. Let's start here. Okay, I need to start somewhere. Okay, triangle. And that's where we're at an impasse. Okay, so that one cannot be triangle. Let's try with circle. Can't be circle. Let's go with half circle. Okay, diamond. Diamond to plus 2. Can I get circle over here? I can. What about triangle over here? I can. That's the same triangle, right? Pointing inwards, yes, okay. U to teardrop. Let's go circle to triangle to triangle. I think that's all of them.
Oh, that was it.
Nice work.
What's inside?
A rugged, blood-stained pocketbook. It was hidden in the airlock. Unlock? I don't know that. Fascinating. Okay. All right, one more room to go that I'm allowed into currently. Anyway, bilge. Oh, it's dark in here.
It's almost pitch black in here.
I'm guessing you didn't bring a flashlight.
There is something.
We can use Dirk's cell phone. Do you think he'll mind?
Probably not.
Point it here.
Here?
No, not there.
Like this?
You're doing it wrong.
Over here?
A switch.
See? I knew what I was doing.
Dumb luck.
It looks like some kind of dial.
All right, puzzled. Oh, God, no. Okay, hold on, wait. No, this maybe isn't as hard as I thought. Okay, that one's easy. Can I make it out of this one? I cannot, I think. Yeah, I don't have enough orbs to do this. I don't have enough orbs, bro. Ain't enough orbs. That's close. Oh, nope, got it.
That's not it.
So we can and we can turn the outer door.
Okay, now hold on. I had it.
That was right.
I'm impressed.
There we go. The hell
What
is
is
that?
I have no idea. It's some kind of strange device.
What should we call it?
Strange device. An unidentified device found floating in the bilge water. Great.
What's this?
A driving license for Tanya Tandpole. Ocean Rescue Diver C. Couldn't have them taped together, found in the bilge. Divers Association, ORDA. Diver number, free diving, reduced visibility, deep diving, high pressure, Tanya Tadpole, Ocean Divers Rescue Division. Okay.
A glass bottle.
That's just trash.
And don't be so quick to dismiss it. One man's trash is another man's... Oh, yeah, no, it's just trash. The light is coming through an open drain in the ceiling.
A drain in the floor of the room above, you mean?
Literally the same thing. It's a thigh-high pool of dirty water.
Don't say thigh-high. Say knee-high. Or waist-high.
But it was in between the two. Yeah, this room smells like...
I kind of like it.
I knew you were going to say that. You always like the worst smells. Yeah, this room smells... You always like the worst.
Okay. Can I go anywhere else yet? Nowhere else seems to be unlocked. Oh, back here.
This is the weirdest
and
the first.
Oh, hello, eyeballs.
Hello?
Go solve the crime!
We're doing it.
Did you talk to Sim yet?
Sim?
Sim! Symmetry!
Where is she?
She'll be in the room nearest the illusion theater.
The child's room? The one with that weird painting? We checked in there.
Yeah, no, there's no weird painting in that room. Just a weird girl. Tell her to knock it off and start taking this seriously.
I knew it.
All right, kid. You gotta start talking.
Alas, I am outwitted. My paltry facade undone.
I mean, yeah, I could see you blinking.
We could hear you breathing a little bit too. Sorry.
Bound are we by limitation of the flesh.
Your symmetry, is that right?
Symmetry Silk Moth, illusionist. And you? Are you not detectives both, in service to the captain?
Pretty much, yeah.
And should thou find me guilty, what punishment awaits?
We don't really plan that far ahead, to be honest.
Will we find you guilty?
My heart is burdened heavy, true, but not from murderer's guilt.
Okay, glad to hear it.
Technically, she just said she isn't feeling guilty. She didn't say she wasn't guilty.
All right.
So you're an illusionist. What kind of tricks do you do?
My magic act is theatre-born and played upon a stage.
Oh, like with big props? Smoke and mirrors kind of stuff?
Smoke and mirror, crate and cage, doors and doubles both.
How long have you been doing it?
Since approximate 12. I'm now approximate 18.
Approximate?
My sum of years I cannot say. Time hath kept no count.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Do you only do big stage magic? You don't, by any chance, do any close-up stuff?
Grimoire, she's not here to perform for you.
Cast thine eyes upon this card. On its back, an image clear, a duck or rabbit's form. Think hard and choose with steady mind, and I'll predict the course of fate. Think hard and choose with steady mind, and I'll predict the course of fate.
Think of duck.
I'm thinking about it.
That's the trick. Sorry, but this is like the most basic optical illusion. There'll be a drawing that looks like a duck or a rabbit, depending on how you interpret it.
No.
What does it say?
That's the trick. Sorry, but this is like the most basic optical illusion.
Oh my god.
Okay, I get it. Very good. Well done.
That was really funny, though. That was really good.
Is this your
Fucking
bedroom?
got her ass.
My chamber shared with Cynthia Fair. Take a left down the hall.
Oh, so this room is, what exactly?
My place of toil.
And what are you toiling on?
Many a thing, all a manner of things.
Keeping busy, huh?
I must remain of some use, lest I should become useless.
What would happen then?
Surely I'll be tossed into the sea, where I will promptly perish.
Uh...
Thereupon, my listless form becomes a meal for a passing sea turtle.
Symmetry.
But oh, the turtle finds me scant sustenance, and he too will perish, and we'll both be dead forever and ever.
Symmetry!
Symmetry. She's
Scene opens.
good squeak.
Submarine interior. Symmetry lies awake in bed.
We're really doing it like this.
She is restless, wrought with guilt.
Guilt about what?
A sudden movement of the submarine wakes Cynthia. Cynthia, noticing Symmetry. Oh, you were already awake. What is wrong? The two young women briefly talk to one another.
Not gonna give us that bit?
Cynthia, getting up. Oh, I must go and inspect the control room. Exit Cynthia. Symmetry lays in bed a little longer. Symmetry, getting up. Oh, I must return to the Illusion Theatre. I cannot bear it.
Return?
The Illusion Theatre. The door is already open. Symmetry sees Captain Mortuga laying dead on the ground. She screams. She also sees a large face passing by the window.
Oh.
What? A face outside the submarine.
Enter Dansum and Worman. Dansum. Oh, my dude, this is crazy. Worman says nothing. Enter Madame
Oh, my
Tadpole.
dude, this
In her
is
wake,
crazy.
Mr. Grip, Cynthia, and Mariana. And after a short while, Dr. Zephyr. Madame Tadpole taking charge. Oh, which one of you is the murderer? Tell me now so that ye may be punished appropriately.
I'm sure that's exactly what she said.
Exit Cynthia and Symmetry. Cynthia, visibly nervous. Oh, but who will become captain now? Symmetry, pondering. Oh, do you think Mortuga wrote a will?
Not a bad question.
The two young women attempt to enter the captain's cabin, but the door is locked. They decide to visit the control room instead. Cynthia is now moving with urgency, and Symmetry is lagging behind. Cynthia emerges from the control room. She is holding several sheets of paper and the captain's logbook. Cynthia goes down the ladder. Symmetry follows behind. Outside Worman's bunk room, Symmetry noticing a piece of paper on the ground. Oh, surely this was dropped by Worman, as it is from his typewriter. I shall return it to whence it came. She places the paper back into the typewriter.
Oh.
Symmetry returns to her bedroom. Scene ends.
Okay.
You spoke with Sim?
Yeah.
And?
I'm not about to declare her innocent right here, right now, if that's what you were hoping for.
Aw, come on. Do it.
We haven't even spoken to all the suspects yet.
Oh, which ones are you missing?
You. Open the door, Cynthia.
Looks like she unlocked the door.
Finally. Right, so thanks for finally letting us in.
You know, I have to say, that really was pretty unhelpful.
It is I, Cynthia Seafoam, fearless captain of the Mortuga submarine.
Hi, I'm Sally.
Aha! Then you must be Detective Grimoire.
Correct? Yes?
The world's greatest detective, here on my submarine.
The world's... No, I'm not the world's greatest, just a detective.
She was probably talking about me.
Now I assume you've come to make your official report. Let's hear it. I'm a busy woman, you know.
Slow down there, Miss Seafoam. We just came in here to question you since you're one of the suspects.
But I hired you!
Yeah, no, that doesn't get you off the hook, I'm afraid.
What? Really? Ugh, this is so totally unfair.
What is your deal, lady?
So, how'd you end up as new captain?
It's just the way it's meant to be. It's all above board, okay?
I didn't say it wasn't. I didn't actually say anything.
Cynthia, what were you before you became captain? Do you have any credentials?
15 years experience as a nautical engineer and shipyard mechanic. Family business.
You don't look much older than 15 now.
I'm 18! Ugh.
How does an 18-year-old end up on a submarine?
I came by rowing boat.
That's not really what I meant.
Wait, the rowing boat we saw up on the foredeck, that's yours?
Correct.
You should know, it's in bad shape, and it's missing an oar.
I'll add it to the list.
Aww.
So how come you wanted to hire Grimoire?
Because there's a murderer in our ranks, and they must be rooted out.
So what do you want us to do exactly?
1. You will investigate and ascertain the identity of the killer. 2. You will return here and report your findings to me. 3. You go home.
3. You pay us. 4. We go home.
3. She pays us. 4. We go get ice cream. 5. We go home.
Deal.
Wait, I didn't...
Meeting adjourned.
Why did you want to come to the submarine in the first place? To become captain?
I sought an audience with Magnus Mortuga. I had things I wished to discuss with him.
Like what?
Matters of great importance. Affairs of great significance. Dealings of great...
She's not going to tell us.
Not yet. We'll get there.
How long have you been here, Cynthia?
I arrived a few weeks before Mr. Worman and Mr. Jansen.
I'm assuming you don't live here in the control room. Where do you sleep?
Oh, well, Mortuga put me in the bunk room at the bow end of the ship. I share a room with Sim.
If you arrived before Dirk and Worman, the other bunk room would have still been empty. But Mortuga made you share.
Yeah, I think he wanted to keep that other bunk room vacant.
Oh, interesting.
I'm not complaining. I really like sharing with Sim. She's great.
So, what are you gonna do with the submarine now that you're captain?
My first order of business, hiring you two. We really can't do anything else until this gets cleared up, you know?
Sure, I get that.
Fair enough.
What about afterwards?
We'll sail the 7 seas and have adventures. You know, that kind of stuff.
Head of the murder.
I woke up when the submarine made an unscheduled maneuver. Everyone should have been asleep, but suddenly we were surfacing.
How could you tell?
When the submarine surfaces, the bow tilts up and the stern tilts down, and diving's the opposite. My bunk room's in the bow, and I could feel it tilting up.
The bow is the front.
I knew that.
I wondered if someone other than Mortuga might be at the wheel. I was gonna go check, but then I noticed Sim was wide awake, looking upset. When I asked, she told me something had gone wrong with the new magic act she'd set up. I told her she could always take it down, rework it, and then try it again later. She seemed to agree with that, so I left her and went up to the control room. The control room was empty, but I could see we had actually surfaced, so I went up onto the foredeck to check. There wasn't anybody out there either. I had this weird feeling and really didn't want to go back to bed, so I went back to the control room. I took a closer look at the control panel to see if I could work out why we might have surfaced. Suddenly, the readings all started to go haywire. The ship's compass, the needle, it was, malfunctioning. So I pulled it out of its socket. Yeah, I figured it would need to be taken for repairs. So I left the control room but bumped into Dr. Zephyr in the parlor. He was carrying a little empty bottle made of green glass. I don't know why. I didn't ask. I went down
Empty,
the
you
2
say?
ladders and towards the engine room, since I wanted Mr. Grip to
What's
take a
in
look at
there?
the ship's compass. But then Madame Tadpole appeared and called out to me. She wanted me to bring Grip and everyone else and meet her outside the storage room upstairs. I went into the engine room and gave Mr. Grip the compass. I told him the needle would need replacing.
Did he agree to fix it for you?
Yeah, of course. He even said he had a bunch of replacement needles he could try out. Anyway, then we went to the cargo hold to fetch Mariana Moon, and the 3 of us went up to the storeroom like Tadpole had asked. We went down the corridor. The others were gathered outside the little room at the end. I looked through the crowd and saw Captain Mortuga laying on his back, dead. Everyone was trying to work out what had happened. Someone mentioned that Sim was the last person who'd seen Mortuga alive. I didn't like where the conversation was heading, so I took Sim and left. And yeah, that's about it.
You went straight back to your room?
No, I went back up to the control room first.
For what reason?
I was wondering if Mortuga had left any instructions or any paperwork. I wanted to read the captain's log too.
Something tells me that's not the whole story.
That's the whole statement, I swear. If you have any other specific questions, I'll, field them separately.
Okay. So that's the, whoa, hey. Is there a manual save? It says autosaves are on. Because this would be an excellent time for that. Because I have a feeling if I go back to here to chat with Sally, we're gonna go over like all the alibis to try to work out who's lying or what's suspicious. But for the moment, I kind of need to stop. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good night. And I will not be streaming tomorrow because it's Saturday, which is not a day I usually stream. Yeah, have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye. Uh-oh. My button not working. Sweating.